Welcome to round 2. Alright, this is a hand, better on the draw, it would appear. Alright. Can cast this once we get up to 4 mana. Not the worst. Sweet. Alright, might as well Bondkin. Next turn we have some options. Can level this up and play that, or play a morph. Ebsane. Probably just level him up and play this dude. Since it gets the same power on the board and gets a first striker. Also, Swamp was an excellent draw. Yeah, this guy's a warrior in case we want to activate his exile ability. Probably just slamming Sabretooth and hoping he doesn't have any removal for it. Ooh, Salt Patrol. This Archfiend could be big this game. What am I saying? It will be big this game. Probably no reason to injury. Just go ahead and develop our board. Hope that Sabretooth doesn't die. Suppose we could have injuried, leveled up, and like played like a much longer game. It's like sort of letting our threats trickle out slowly. Might have been okay. Alright, so he's representing that as being something to flip up. Kind of awkward. Outlast and leaving this up. Could just debilitating injury and be able to attack with Sabretooth. Or I could just outlast and pass, since he's not really doing anything. I think that's fine. Leave up Sabretooth and sort of play for the long game, since we have Archfiend to blow him out and a good ground presence as is. Alright, War Behemoth. If he attacks, could double block and threaten to return this depending on how he orders. Any trick would be annoying, since actually if he did play a trick we could just return this, but if he orders like that, if he orders this first, alright, he is arming up his guys. Alright, both on there, huh? Oh, one and one. Okay. Probably just ship this guy back to hand. Alright. Whatever, then. Not bad at all. Still constrained on mana. I think we'll just pass. Leveling this guy up doesn't really accomplish anything right now. Can do some nasty things with Abzan Charm and First Strike. Alright, so presumably he would have something in this spot. Could just block, double block here and let nothing happen and trade off the Bondkin for his War Behemoth. Or we could go for the Abzan Charm play, but that seems kind of greedy. And like we have a bunch more cards than him. I don't want to do anything greedy. I just want to trade resources and win the game that way. Alright, let's do it like that. Just sit on our Abzan Charm. I think we're in a good spot. He's kind of flooding out, and we will pull out of this screw eventually. I mean, 4 lands is pretty good, better than his 7. Sweet that it isn't a cost returning it, because in response we could also return it. Alright. Feats of Strength. Alright, let's pop this guy up too, since why not? Might as well. Alright, Feat of Resistance gone. And he will continue to flood the board. Alright, the land is rather good. think we'll just play him. He doesn't really have fantastic attacks. He's going to attack with Frontier Mastodon as well. Interesting. Alright, well, that's good for me, I think. We take a good chunk of damage here. If he has something else, I'm in big trouble. Oh no. Alright, that is definitely big trouble. Hate Blade. Don't even get to use our Woe Reaper. Alright, we need to clear up the board, I think. And hope he doesn't have much else. If he has nothing, we should be fine. If he has something, we're probably too far behind to come back. Unless we draw pretty well here. If we draw a land, ooh, looks like this is something. Something big and, okay, shambling attendance. Let's see, if I injury that, then I'm pretty much in chump mode at this point. Definitely gonna need him to not have anything, and even then we're still looking to be in a rather bad spot. Each opponent's end step. That's unfortunate. Well, we need to exile this, Um, jump with this. Hope he has nothing. Hope we draw land. Soul Summons can block that, and then Archfiend can trade with that, and then hope we get out of this spot from there. Which all seems rather unlikely. Or highly likely. Huh. That's a funny one to manifest. Or I could play this. Block that there, that there. Actually, yeah, that seems better. Pew, pew. Alright. Ah, nuts. He drew a thing. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Two things better than a 5-3. Pretty much screwed at this point. Or completely back in the game. Fortunately, can't do both since we don't have the required black mana. Alright. So now if he's on semi-air, we might have a shot. If he plays another guy. Alright, top deck. Nope. Alright. So he has some dudes. Once again, nothing particularly interesting. Regenerate would be reasonable. Yeah. Harrier's not that exciting. Probably just want the bear. Grizzly. It's bad against Salt Patrol, though. Oh yeah, Secret. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go with the draw plan. Try it out. Oh, this hand is gross. Oh, I really want to keep this, but I don't think I should. Alright, this is much better. Much better. There's a lot of hate. Get the level up going. Got the counter squad. Alright, sweet. No 3-drop. Oh yeah. This is great. Unfortunately, since we are on the draw, he'll have the initiative. But he doesn't have much going on. Oh wow. All our counter folk. This should go very well. We even have the hate blade to lock down his first big guy, assuming we can cast some of these cards. What the? Wish we had Anafenza. Lucky. Oh man. Land there would have been great because we could have swung with Abzan Falconer and made him think we forgot it didn't have flying and then blown him out. Alright. Suppose we could have left him on defense, but I don't know. Here, if he has feet, we're in trouble. We are still putting up a reasonable clock, but if we can't deal with Anafenza, it is not going to end well. Alright. Should probably just trade here, since we're likely to be feeding next turn. Or booning. Ideally we draw land and wouldn't have been able to give him Death Touch anyways. Ooh. 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 That's not good. Alright. What do we have going for us? I guess if he has nothing, we're in a great spot. That is what we have going for us. If he has anything, we instantly lose. We do have a squad of first strikers that can take down this, which is probably what we're going to do. Pray he doesn't have it. The age-old strategy. If he doesn't have it and doesn't swing, that's pretty... It's not that bad for him, since we have to keep our mana up and he doesn't. Although if we do draw land, we can attack and then Dragon Scale Boon. Ooh. If he goes all in on that, which he might. At least, okay. Splitting it up. Alright, swing would be great for us. Alright, he has the reeds, unfortunately. Alright, land is very good. So if we attack with Falconer and instantly Dragon Scale Boon it, put him to 10, can't quite get him lethal next turn even if we draw a land to bolster. Still one short. So the question is, what are we doing? Taking 9, 10-ish? I think we're just passing. Just have to hope we can get them. He's going for it. So are we feeding or booning? Probably just booning. Alright, goes without saying, but if he disrupts us here, we have no board, and he has like a billion power and a lifelink. If this does go according to plan, we're actually in a pretty good spot, though. We still might get tempoed out, but so +1/+1, and alrighty, GG. How about I have no board, and you have the entire universe. Guess we could have played around that, kind of. And then, I guess if we had the reeds, should have went for armament core or anafenza, and then next turn been able to have feet, but as it is, we are ultra dead. Oh well. We'll be back shortly after these disappointed messages.